Richard Brand.
Madam Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, do we have any guests? All right. We usually say especially welcome guests. So great to have you here this evening. I think you had a great speech to get an idea of what you would get out of Toastmasters. Marcia Rice. Do you notice how centered she was? That's one of the first things I noticed. She was there. She was present. She wasn't shy about being in life. Like, I am what I am. I don't need praise. I don't need pity. All right. Back to the topic. It was Marcia was so much in the present and so much here that was a tendency for me to get wait to the end of the speech once she gave her a few examples or 3 examples to come back and look for, okay, is there anything she could improve? I think the idea of improvement in itself is that you can be a home run hitter, but you don't hit a home run every time. So that's just sort of the way it is. And we had these 3 speeches. One speaker lost his life. His speech, he had perhaps a great speech. Second speaker was saved by his speech. I think we'll all remember that. I was wishing this was a little thicker. And then the climax was of Abe Lincoln's speech. So I think the idea would be that you don't know what the result of your speech is going to be. And sometimes it can have ramifications, and it can affect the people in the audience. You might be speaking about, I heard a speech just last night, a girl with a learning disability, the one that boys usually get. All right, well, you probably know the name of it. And sometimes just you're supporting people that also have problems and have loved ones that are in pain. So the idea of a good speech, you have head, heart, humor, and heavy hitting. The heavy hitting was, this is not the real prize. I thought that was great because that's the heavy hitting part of it. Suggestions for improvement, the only thing that you might do, one of our district champions told me, you give a lot of self-improvement speeches, why don't you tell us something about yourself? I understand you were adopted. You didn't know you had who your father was until forever, or your mother, and so this is something because you do this so well that you might want to do some of that, but there's no really buts about it. It was a great speech, and thank you for it.